Hey guys, you hear me? All right. Yeah, it helps if I turn the sound on. That should be better. We good? We should be. I actually had the mic off. Dum dum dum. All right. Uh, I'm gonna start all over again. Welcome, guys. Good to see so many people already at the beginning of the stream. I appreciate it. I actually don't have a real firm agenda on this stream. I actually wasn't going to do it for up until a couple of days ago. Uh, I wanted to start by saying thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Uh, another year older, but I figured what better thing to do than kind of interact with everybody on my birthday. So I don't have a real solid agenda today. I'm going to unbox the big old box of stuff that I got this week. That's always a fun one to unbox live, and I've got a couple of. I'm glad to hear it's good. Um, got a couple of prizes to give out, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what's coming up with the channel. I'm not going to go very much into it. This is kind of a preview for you guys that are on the stream today. So again, thank you so much for showing up. I'm starting to work on the whole live streaming thing. Um, I'm going to talk about where the live streams are going because they're kind of going in a different direction coming up. Um, I'm going to do a couple live streams a month. Um, Probably more than that. They're going to be a lot longer, and there's going to be some differences in how you access them and all that kind of stuff. So, first off, what I wanted to do is I put everybody who chatted right from the get-go into a hat, and I came up with a surprise for Rat Pack Rich. It is a pop figure. Grats, Rat Pack Rich. This is Katana from Suicide Squad, number 100 in the Pop Heroes line. I'm going to send that out to you. All you got to do, send me a Facebook message or a YouTube private message, something like that, even a Twitter DM, whatever, with your info, and I will get her out to you. That's the early shower upper prize for today. So, grats on that. All right, I was dumb enough not to put the box near me, so I got to grab it here real quick. Okie dokie. You guys still following me? Haven't seen a chat in a little bit. Big Hangnail, thanks. You and I bond on the BlizzCon stuff. Not able to go again this year, but it is what it is. Hey, Steven, how are you? Good to see you in chat. Thanks so much for showing up on the stream. Awesome, you guys are following me. All right. So, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to look at the big old box of stuff for this month. Big old box of stuff, custom box. You put your preferences in, and they specifically make this box for me. They've always been a real good box for being a surprise. Truly is a mystery box. I don't know what they're going to pack for me. The past couple of months, they've, it's kind of gotten into a little bit of a rut, I guess you could say, where, I can kind of predict some of the things that I get. So hopefully this one's a little bit different. And I left my unboxing knife in the back. Hold on a sec. Okay, dokie. Welcome, Josh. Josh Motter. Rat Pack Rich, congrats again. The Amazing Money Z3, welcome. Ronnie Kaufman, welcome. Amy Brown, thanks for coming back. This is the second live stream in a row, I think, for you. Don the Doctor, how you doing? Ashley Prokop. Lindsay A. Spruttle, King Club, Jay Wade. Thanks, everybody, for showing up to the stream. Ace207, what's happening? I think I got everybody. Alan L., I'm not even going to begin to approach that one. David Ojeda, welcome. Good to see everybody in chat. Ken Mendoza is here. Very, very cool. A lot more people on in the beginning of this chat than last time. So again, I appreciate that. I'm going to make some changes to the live streams, which I'm going to talk about after we get to the unboxing. So back to big old box of stuff now that I've greeted everybody. So big old box of stuff, $35 box. Custom you can change your preferences at any time, and I just love this company because it's a smaller company. The owner of the company, it's a family business, but I can't think of what his name is. I'm sure it'll come to me in chat. He is a restaurant manager like myself, so we bond over this stuff, especially since I did my own box as well. And he's just doing a great job. He has 300 plus boxes going out a month. A lot of times they're delayed, and that they generally feel bad about that. So if you're gonna get big old box of stuff, you're gonna have a delay. It's gonna be a while. Don't order it and then start doing a countdown and looking for it in the mail the next week. It's just not gonna happen. It's gonna be a couple of weeks out. Might even be a month out. So be patient. You're generally rewarded pretty well for a big old box of stuff. This is a $35 box. Or no, it's gone up a little bit. It's, what do I want to say it is? I want to give you guys the right information as always. It's 38, I want to say, right? Maybe? 39. So $39. $39 a month. They really don't do multiple box subscriptions anymore. It's just too tough for them to handle, and I totally get that. So pretty much $39, but that includes all the shipping and everything. And actually, it's usually a pretty good deal. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and bust into this bad boy. This is one of those boxes that is heavily taped, so this might take me a little while to get through. Hopefully without injuring myself. Okie dokie. Hey Alex L, how are ya? Thanks for showing up. Okay. Oh, I see a very cool item already. This is actually already, just from a quick glance, looking like something different for me. Okay, I'm a little amused as well. All right, first item. We've got a Batgirl from the Specialty Series. This is specifically from the Specialty Series. A little hard to get now. It goes out, Specialty Series variants of Pops go out to the smaller companies. Box companies can get them. Comic book stores, your smaller retails. You're never going to see the Specialty Series at like a GameStop or a Walmart or anything like that. The funny thing about this is I just got this in a box. I forget which one it was. It's tough for me to keep track with all the boxes, but I just got this month. So this is the second Specialty Series Batgirl I've gotten. And, it's fine. There's no way for them to know that I just got this. And this is actually a pretty cool item. But this will make a nice trade or a nice giveaway because it's a really, really cool pop. I'm not going to open it because I opened the other one. And if I want to trade this, I want to go ahead and keep it in the box. But needless to say, it's a very cool pop anyway. They've got the regular Batgirl. So this is a variant on the 148 regular black suit Batgirl. This is the blue suit. All right, so that's the first thing. All right, a lot of Funko material in there. They know me pretty well. We've got a pop pen. Got Spidey. I dig the pop pens. Yeah, Josh, the Iceman Specialty Series. I'm really looking forward to. I didn't get a chance to order it. I still have a retailer deal with Funko, but you have to catch it. You have to catch the Specialty Series really quick because they only put it really on sale for a week or two. So wasn't able to order that, but I'm looking forward to getting that just individually for myself. All right, so we've got are pop. The thing about these pop pens that I like them, I dig them. They're fun to use at work because people notice them like, what's that? And it really displays your geekdom in everyday life because it's an item you would use. But I find that they barely last a couple of days as far as ink goes. They're usually running out pretty fast. I have a whole collection of these. I don't have the Spider-Man. This is a first for me. But I've got a Hulk one. I've got a Groot one, and they just don't last very long. But they're cool. They're cool pens, and Funko does a good job with the design. If you're a fan of Funko, they're cool. They still last very long. All right, last Funko item. We've got a Pocket Pop keychain. This one is Magneto. This is actually a Pocket Pop keychain that I don't believe I have. I hang them all up and I don't see it anywhere. I think this is one that I do not have. I have Deadpool, I've got Daredevil, I've got Baby Groot, I've got a whole bunch of these, but not this one. So there we go. We've got Magneto from the Marvel line. This camera, I've got it set to a specific focus, so it's not auto-focusing on me, but you can see it pretty good there. So three for three with Funko items. There is a fourth item, also a Marvel item. So I've got 3 Marvel items and a DC, and it's the big item of the box. Oops, I take it back. There is one more item in here before the big item, and that's a magnet. Kind of a goofy looking magnet. We've got Captain Picard. Make it so. It's one of those, it's a solid metal magnet. It looks kind of weird to me. I'm looking at it now, and it just looks like bad green screen or bad Photoshop or something. It just looks odd to me. His body just looks weird compared to his head. So, very odd, but I have just a ton of these stuck to the side of my computer. Just another one to add to the collection there. All right, so there are actually 5 items in this box, not 4. Let's look at Team Bobo's little note. It's pretty much the same one every time. Personally built for you. They don't. The other thing about big old box of stuff, they don't recur. So they don't just automatically charge your credit card again and send you another one. You have to actually physically sign up every time that you want one, which is cool. But it means that I've missed a Bobos or two just because I haven't had the wherewithal to go and order one. So I've missed a month here or there just because I haven't thought about going to order because I'm used to the recurring subscriptions. Okay. All right, and just, a basic thank you, enjoy, etc. All right, so the big item. We've got, it's a figure, it's an Incredible Hulk figure. This is the Hulk from Avengers Age of Ultron. And this is a articulated figure. You can see him on the back there. We're going to open him up. This is from... Get my old man glasses out. This is from Bandai. It looks like it's an import. It's got a lot of Japanese writing on it. SH Figwarts, which is kind of a funny sounding name. It's a new standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme Pursuing Character Expression Through Humanoid Action. Boy, that's something that sounds like it should be on a Japanese box, because I don't understand a word of it. All right, so let's open them up. Hey, the Geek Static is here. How you doing, Matthew? Chef Justin and Emily, welcome. Good to see you. Ash Anakin, thanks for joining. Virginia McCall, welcome. Now let's see if I can get this bad boy open, because it's not cooperating very well. Let's see here. How am I going to do this? Aha, found it. It's on the side. Very weird. Wow, this is a very cool figure. It's big, as the Hulk should be, right? Big Bandai figure. Everything's articulated. Should stand pretty well. It's got a couple of interchangeables. This is Mean Hulk, but it's also got a calmer Hulk head that can change out. This guy is very mad. This is a little bit calmer Hulk, and you can also change out his fist. So you've got punching Hulk, and then you can switch him out for grabbing Hulk hands. Wonder how easy that is. Oh, don't want to wreck it, so I'm going to hold off on that. It's got an odd smell to it. It's kind of a plasticky smell, but it also kind of smells like weed. It's very weird. I caught that scent and I'm like, boy, that's odd. But very cool. I don't have any really of these big articulated action figure type things. So this is a first and one of my favorite Marvel characters for sure. So that's what's great about the Big Box stuff, the survey, the questionnaire. The fact that I put, hey, what are your favorite heroes? Hulk was right there up at the top. Bam, there is a Hulk figure. Definitely a surprise, but very cool. His toes even move so that he stands even better. Very cool. All right, so that is Big Ol' Box of stuff. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I like that I got some stuff that I wasn't expecting. For I don't know 3-4 boxes in a row, I was getting the Batman Automobilia. That's what it's called. The cars with the vehicles, which are great, and I would get them every month. But again, it kind of gets to the point where, oh, I got this again. I got this again. So they were sending me a lot of the same stuff. They've really switched it up this time, so I'm pretty happy with that. I never thought I would say this, but a little too much on the Funko. There's plenty of boxes that have Funko in them, and including the Funko boxes. So in my mind, I think a lot of these box companies need to kind of get away from the Funko stuff, because Funko now has 4 boxes. They're putting out all their own stuff. People have a limited availability of disposable income. I know Pops are still popular, but here's the other thing: is this box got a little bit damaged too. So you kind of take a chance with Funko items. It's great to get items that are different because we get so many Funko items. LV Sasquatch, local boy, how you doing? Anybody else new? QWERTY, how you doing? Thanks for showing up. Let's see, who else did I miss? I think I got everybody. All right, very cool. So that is Big Ol' Box of stuff. Digging it. Again, it's one of those things I just have to remember to go and order it, and then you kind of have to forget about it because it's going to take a while for you to get it. Yeah, as I said, it's Chef Justin and Emily. It's a tough thing to wait on, because you spend your money right away, and then you don't know when it's going to show up. And pretty much if you follow them on their Facebook group, Big Ol' Box will tell you periodically, hey, we're getting this next batch out. We're getting this next batch out, and they let you know when all the batches are out. So, believe me, I understand the shipping issues, which is one of the things that's keeping me from kind of getting my box going again. It's going to happen. It's just that the shipping issues are a really tough thing to work out. Thank you again, new people that have logged on and wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate that. I actually had the whole weekend off. I had Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, which is very unusual for me. I don't think I can't remember if I've ever had a 3-day holiday weekend off of work, unless it was a scheduled vacation or something. So you get what you do is you get an email that says you got shipped a package from. I've not again. I forget what his name is, but it's actually the owner of BOBOS. It's you'll get an email that says you have a package coming from blank. It's the standard UPS notification, but it doesn't give an indication of what it is. So if you get a notification that says you got a package from, I, anybody got the name of the big old box of stuff? What his name is? I don't. For some reason, I'm really drawing a blank, even though this is a person I've talked to quite a while, or quite often. King Club, I did a box for about 9 months. It's kind of on hold right now, just because I couldn't get some shipping issues under control. And Rob, thank you. You'll say thank you, Stephen. You'll get an email that says you have a package coming from Rob Rice or something like that. That's what the BOBOS is. But that's what I get every time I have a BOBOS coming. So thanks again, Stephen. Yeah, that Batman animated series box I'm really looking forward to. It just when they announced that, it just exploded. Everybody just went whoa, gaga over that. So they have a little bit to live up to, but I think they'll do a pretty good job. All right, I'll kind of keep up with chat a little bit, but I kind of wanted to talk about the direction of the channel a little bit. This is going to be kind of a short stream, but I definitely wanted to kind of give you guys a preview. I'm trying to make this Hulk stand up. There he goes. Awesome. All right, so just kind of wanted to throw a little bit out there about the channel and some new things going on. First off, just some little things. I'm going to be doing a lot more. I just did the Hulk figure out of the box, but I'm going to be doing a lot more of individual figures. Just a little preview for you guys. I'm going to be looking at figures like this in videos. This is Blackest Night Hawk Girl. I can't wait to get into this. So, I've been ordering some individual figures that I'm really looking forward to talking about on the channel. So there's going to be a little bit of that. As far as my schedule goes, that always seems to be the thing that's up in the air. Right now I'm trying to I don't think I can keep up daily videos, especially in the first half of the month, just because subscription boxes and all that stuff tend to come in the last half. So, everything is backloaded. I might not get a box from the 1st to the 10th or the 1st to the 15th. And then all of a sudden from the 17th to the 23rd, I get 6, right? So I'll pretty much keep the same schedule as far as posting when I can, when I get things. I really want to try to get to a more regular schedule. So, I'm downloading some programs and I'm kind of setting myself up with some things to kind of keep me on track. Especially since I'm going to be doing some different kind of unboxings and different kinds of videos. This is I forget what they call it, what the brand is of this. Because I just got it. It's fairly new. I'll put it in the description, or I'll put it in the comments later on. But it's basically a $30 microphone. So, and coming with an arm and the filter and all that kind of stuff, pretty good deal. Kind of kind of starter, a starter mic, but probably the best quality starter mic that you can get for $30 out there. It begins with a T. I can't remember what it is. So now it's going to bug me. You guys ask me these questions that I don't know the answers to, but I should. Tonor. Yep, Tonor. Tonor. This is a Tonor BM700. Again, about 30 bucks on Amazon. So not too shabby. Oh, Dragon Slayer, are you kidding me? I was 11 years old when that came out. Of course I saw it. That was one of my go-to movies when I was a kid. Dragon Slayer was amazing for me at that time. And that's a time where I'm really getting into movies and music and things like that. And Dragon Slayer came along, and it had a big effect on me. Yeah, that'd be a very cool pop. It's funny. I always say, there's pops that come out, when beforehand. Like, let's just take the Wonder Woman movie. Pops are came out well before that. Movie comes out on June 2nd. Pops came out in April and May. But I always joke because Funko does these surprise releases of properties that are long gone, or not even long gone, but are like 3 years gone. Like, way to hit like the first one I could think of is Twilight. The Twilight series pops came out after all the movies, right? And it was like, well, way to hit these things at the height of their popularity. Another one that comes to mind currently is they're going to be releasing Parks and Rec pops, which are great. I loved that show, but it's not even on anymore. So, on the one hand, Funko jumps on movies pretty quickly, especially superhero movies. But as far as TV shows and things like that, they kind of wait and do some of their lines a little bit after the peak popularity of the shows or what have you. All right, what else we got going on here? All right, some more stuff about the channel. Actually, I need to step away for just a second. I will be right back. Okay, sorry guys. Just had to step away for just a second. All right. Some other things about the channel. Let's talk a little bit about live streaming. Live streaming is something that's become a little bit of a passion of mine, kind of a sub-passion of the Middle Aged Kid channel. And one of the things I like about it is that number one, it puts me on the spot, right? It's a challenge. I have to be a little more, I can't just, take two, right? I have to be on top of it. I actually find it easier in a lot of ways to unbox on a live stream because you're seeing it with me, so you're getting my natural reaction. I don't have to edit anything. I don't have to look up values. I don't have to do things in post-production. It's faster. That's the main thing. But I'm not a big fan of the way YouTube does it. And I don't mind it. This works out real well for short little streams like 45 minutes to an hour. But I want to start getting into kind of more long form live streaming where there's lots of interactivity with you guys and I'm able to unbox multiple things or I'm even able to play games. I'm not really a gaming channel, but I do like streaming, and I like streaming games. So I think in the future, what's going to happen is I'm going to kind of move my live streaming to Twitch. So I'll be on twitch.tv for live streaming instead of YouTube. I might even be able to do both, kind of have them both going at the same time. There's ways to do that, so that might be something more advanced that I'll do. But Twitch is a platform that I really enjoy right now, and there's a lot of great tools on Twitch for live streaming, and I've already got a lot of things in place that will enable me to do a decent streams over there. Now, I'm not talking about game streaming for 6 hours a day every day, because that would basically not be possible, right? Because I have a job. And number two, it wouldn't allow me to do the other things that I'm already doing that you guys enjoy, like the unboxings and the regular YouTube videos. So my plan is to kind of experiment with it a little bit. I don't really see myself, doing it full time, but maybe, on vacation time, or I get a couple days off in a row, I'll do some extended streaming. Maybe a 4-hour stream. Maybe I'll play some games. We'll chat. We'll unbox. I'll give stuff away. That kind of thing. So if you want, you can look for me on Twitch already right now under The Middle-Aged Kid, all one word. And if you want to follow me there, obviously I don't have any streams planned yet, but if you want to follow me there, the first 20 followers I get, I'm going to give a little prize to, a little gift, just so I can get my follower count up just a little bit, just to start with, kind of encourage me to get on it, right, and get the live streaming going. Yeah, totally understand, Amy, and again, my streams on Twitch are going to be such that, the expectation is that you wouldn't have to be there for 4 hours. You could jump on in the middle and be around for half an hour and still get some enjoyment and still get me interacting with you, catching unboxings, catching giveaways, things like that. So it's not meant to be, I'm not going to be your typical Twitch streamer that gets on, fires up a game and then just plays that game and chats during that. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. And Twitch is set up right now pretty well for that. It's not just, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for Twitch. You don't have to pay to follow me for sure. There's, I watch Twitch constantly on a free basis. There is, it helps that I'm Amazon Prime member, because Amazon Prime now automatically converts to Twitch Prime. So that helps. There's some ad issues, but there's ad issues on YouTube as well. So it's, it's not like it's that much different. I just think it's a better platform, and it's a little easier for me to be able to kind of vary the lengths of my live streams and do a lot of different things without being beholden to YouTube. But, again, if I figure out a way to do both, I'll probably do both. It's just kind of, that's what I'm going to be experimenting with, and we'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I'll do something different. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm really looking forward to it. There's some great tools that are available to me there that I'll be able to use to kind of make very varied streams. Let's put it that way. All right, I am ready for another giveaway. I don't know about you guys. Let's highlight everybody, put everybody in a mixer. And give away a prize. Let's see. All right, here we go. LV Sasquatch, the local Las Vegas product. You have won a prize. And let's see what we got. We have got, from Stranger Things, we've got 11 with Eggos. This is number 421 from pop television. Stranger Things collection, hugely popular right now. And it's actually the very first one in this set. So, LV Sasquatch, send me your deets somehow. I don't care how. And I'll get that pop out to you. Congrats on that. So, a couple things given away. Um, let's see. All right, what else we got going on? I don't want to get too far into channel upgrades and changes and stuff like that because I'm going to make a whole video on that. But again, in the interest of giving you guys previews of things, a couple of years ago, I experimented. When I first, it was pretty much when I first got onto YouTube. I experimented with Patreon as a way for people to support the channel. Uh, I liked it. I got a lot of great feedback on it, but I shut it down because um, my opinion was that I just couldn't come up with some great reasons for some great perks, things like that, for people to support me on a substantive level. Before I dive into this, this is not any kind of pay for play thing. Everything on YouTube is going to be the same. Nothing's going to change. But I have had some people ask me, "Hey, how can I support you and your channel directly?" Because the one thing I'm going to do in June is I'm going to eliminate ads from my channel completely. So I'm not going to monetize YouTube. Everything will be ad free. It just doesn't make sense. YouTube's ad thing is terrible. Hey, the fishbowl, how are you? Um, right now they don't know what they're doing. So I'm kind of off of the YouTube ads. Those are going to go away completely as of Thursday. But I have had people ask me, "Hey, how can I support you? How can I, help you maintain the channel or get more boxes?" Things like that. And Patreon, I'm going to kind of reboot that and give people an option to support me that way. But it's going to come with just a ton of givebacks. And the main giveback is going to be I've thought long and hard about this, but I do so many boxes, and a lot of them have great stuff in it. But the point of starting my channel wasn't to get a bunch of boxes and fill my room with stuff. It was because I really liked giving people an idea of things they should buy, things they should avoid, what I liked and I thought was cool, and I thought that you guys would think was cool. So, in that sense, every subscription box I get moving forward, this might not happen for a month, it might not happen for 2 months. It's going to kind of depend on what happens with it. I'm going to give all the boxes away. Every single box that I unbox will be given away. So, and that'll be to Patreon supporters for fairly low level support. I'm just going to give them away. This, I think, is a great opportunity for people that don't get subscription boxes very often to kind of subscribe to a mystery box. And it's even a bigger mystery because you don't know which box you're going to get. Although I'm going to let people kind of give me preferences of boxes that they would like to see. But I'm not keeping anything anymore. And this will probably start in June or July. Everything is going to be given away. And I still haven't worked out exactly the method by which I'm going to kind of determine, especially early on. But again, guys, nothing's going to change on the channel. I'm still going to unbox subscription boxes. I'm still going to do the things I'm doing. In fact, I'm going to add stuff to YouTube that is for everybody, whether it's vlogs or, pop hauls. I'm really trying to get into that. It's really hard to do in this town. For some reason, Vegas, people get skittish about you filming them in stores, things like that. So I'm still kind of working out details, but there's going to be a lot I'm adding to the channel. There's going to be a lot of added value. But on the same token, there's going to be some stuff added for Patreon supporters as well. Obviously, the big thing being that they'll get all my subscription boxes. Patreon is, I've kind of got it basically up right now, but I'm not kind of going live with it until I make a video. But I wanted to give you a little preview. Again, I don't want anybody to panic about the channel changing because it's not. The only thing that's changing is I'm giving all the boxes away to supporters, and I think it'll be a good opportunity to kind of be able to get a subscription box every month at a certain level, a certain supporter level, and support the channel at the same time. So it's win-win for everybody, and you'll be getting boxes that I've already reviewed, right? So it'll be kind of hey, I reviewed this. Here's what I think of it. Here you go. You get it, and I'm not keeping any. So I mean, I'll have my personal boxes, but I'm just not gonna keep stuff anymore. It's all going to you guys. I appreciate everybody watching. And again, the only thing that's going to change is, you won't see quite as much from the subscription boxes behind me. That's pretty much how that's going to work. So, again, I'm still kind of formulating the process and the idea and how I want to do it. But, I really appreciate all support, whether it's watching or through Patreon or clicking ads, which are going to go away. I appreciate all that, and I do this for fun. This isn't my living. They're just, some people have wondered, hey, how can I help you do what you're doing, move forward, be able to give better videos, better live streams more often, that kind of thing. And Patreon's a great way to do it. So stay tuned for that. But a little preview for you guys. Thanks for the support, guys. I appreciate it. It's not gonna be for everybody. I support some people on Patreon, but it's definitely something that if you enjoy what I do and you appreciate the fact that I take ads off, and you want to get your own either chance at a box or a guaranteed box every month. It's a good way to do it, I think. All right. Thanks, Matthew. We'll see you later. I'm going to kind of wrap it up myself. We're at almost an hour. Time flies when you're having fun. But I just kind of wanted to get those little things out there. I've got a lot of things that keep me up at night in my brain, plans for the channel. And, I'm just really excited about being able to move forward and keep doing what I love and get great feedback from you guys. And that's what these live streams are about too. Hi Charles, thanks for coming to the chat. I can link it for you guys. It is live. Let's see. The only thing really is the rewards are going to grow. My thought is, yeah, there's some great rewards on here. Even at $1, if you do $1 of support, you're going to start seeing videos up on Patreon before they go up on YouTube. So that's a great perk. I love that. I love that perk. And I'm really also excited about, I'm setting up a Discord server. For those of you that don't know what Discord is, it's it's a desktop app, but it's also a web app, which has great chat functionality. And the great thing about Discord is that I will be able to have Discord up when I'm just fooling around online. I'll have Discord up, and we can chat anytime I'm around. We can even voice chat anytime I'm around. So that's a really fun way to use Discord. It creates a community, and this is what Patreon is going to be about. It's going to be about growing the community, getting closer to you guys on an individual basis, which is a goal that one thing I found with these live streams is that the interactivity is so much fun that's what I want. I appreciate you guys, but I also want to know you, right? And I want you guys to know me. So having access to me, a lot of this is about having access to videos early, access to me every day pretty much through Discord. Um, Access to the boxes um, that I review. It's a a lot of it is about access, and access leads to a more personal connection between us. So that's what it's all about. It's not about quitting my job or because that ain't happening or anything like that. It's about supporting me to the point where I can make more and better content, but I can also um, um, interact on an individual basis with you guys a little bit more. You know what, Chef Justin and Emily, my biggest advice I give anybody about getting into YouTube is do a little at a time. You don't have to start with much. When I started the channel, I experimented a lot. I filmed with my iPhone. If you look at my early videos, the lighting was crap, right? Um, but I think you'll find that you'll start getting, you'll start, if you're having fun in what you're doing, then people will know that. And they will start to watch, and they will have fun with you. And that's another thing that this is about. So start slow, get little things here and there. Don't try to stock everything at once. That's the biggest piece of advice that was given to me. If when you decide to jump into YouTube, don't, okay, I'm going to get a lighting kit. I'm going to get a brand new $800 camera. I'm going to get a new PC. I'm going to get, I'm going to get all this stuff. And then do the content. You're doing that backwards. You know what I'm saying? So have some great content. Have something that you're passionate about. And then slowly, a little at a time, hey, I just got my bonus from work. You know what? I'm going to get a new microphone. Little things like that. Build your community. The community is the only reason I do this. Obviously, I'm not a performer, right? I do this for the community. I do it because I like that feeling. I like that feedback I get. YouTube comments are great feedback most of the time, but I like having the opportunity for immediate feedback like this, or feedback through Discord. So that's what Patreon's gonna do. It's gonna enable me and us to really work together. All right, kids, that's all I've got for you. I would love to take Q&A if you guys have any questions for me. Again, today's my birthday. I don't really have any plans, so it's kind of pathetic, but it's a number. You get to a certain point, you're like, a birthday, yay. It doesn't mean as much after a while, and what better way could I spend an hour or two on my birthday than hanging out on a live stream, because I love it so much, and I love interacting with you guys. So if you got any questions, shoot. And I'll just keep kind of stalling for time, and I can't do that anymore, then we'll call it. Thanks, by the way. I noticed a couple people have already followed me on Twitch. Appreciate that. I don't know exactly when anything's going to happen there, but I'm working on it. I actually have vacation coming up a week from Wednesday, and it's a staycation, so I'm really not going anywhere. I might be going out of town for like a day, but it's 9 days, so I have 9 days to kind of work on some stuff. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. I think I kind of predict my very first day of vacation, whatever boxes and toys and stuff I have, guess what? I'm making like 10 videos if I can, kind of front load it. We also, I forgot to mention, the 31st, we have the second channel surfing box swap coming up, where, for those of you that weren't around, a bunch of us YouTubers got together, and basically we are making mystery boxes for each other. We put all our names in a hat, and we pick, okay, this is who I have, and this is, we don't know who has us. And really fun, a way for all of us geeky YouTubers to get together and, share our love of all these things. So I got my box, and all of our videos are going up on the 31st. They're going up on a Wednesday at I want to say 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned for those. You're going to have, if you subscribe to all of us, and I hope you will once you see the videos, you'll have, bam, 9 videos to go through, and at about probably 15 minutes each, at least. It's a long day. It's a long time of watching videos, but they're going to be fun. I just loved my box. I was so excited about it. I can't wait to share it with you. So stay tuned for that on Wednesday. That's going to be awesome. You know, Big Hangnail, it's funny that you say that because I actually moved to Texas, I don't know, 20 years ago from my home in San Diego. That's coming from west instead of east. But as far as the transition, there's a couple of things. Where in Texas are you moving? First of all, tell me that, and then I'll get back to it, and then we'll go to another question. What pop line do you want the most? I don't know. I'm really trying to focus on DC, Marvel, Star Wars, right? So, it's almost part of me every time I get a new pop that's not one of those three. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do with this? Where's it gonna go? Um, but I could say I'm looking forward to there's so many movies in 2017, and there's pops coming out for all of them. I'm really excited about all those coming out. Um, but I don't know if there's one that's non-existent that I really am looking. I'm looking to get. If they were to do 2 sets, like there's a couple of I don't want a set to come out that I have to buy 6 for. But if, let's say, Bob and Doug McKenzie came out, that would be awesome. Some kind of little 2 set. Okay, you're moving to Houston. All right. Humidity. And the other thing about Texas, and I lived in Dallas, pretty humid there. There's a saying, and there's a saying in more than one place, but if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. It is just so freaking unpredictable out there. And that's the thing that always threw me. In one season I would be burnt to a crisp because I was outside, and then that winter I ran into a snowbank with my truck. Right? So weather is a consideration there. You wouldn't think it would be, but between humidity and just the rapidly changing weather, that's a great way to kind of prepare. Be ready for summer and winter is what I would say. The other thing I would say, coming from the East Coast to Houston, I've only been to Houston a couple of times, and I think I found with my move to Vegas, you have expectations, but a city is a city. It really is. The only difference really to me is how old the city is, and people are people, and people move around so much now that it's hard to really kind of gauge, unless you're on the East Coast. It's hard to gauge a community, because especially the further out west you go, the more transient the people are. They come from other places. Did anybody give me a birthday gift? No, I haven't gotten any gifts, but I specifically asked all the people that would give me gifts not to give me gifts. So I kind of headed that off really quickly. Just because, the thing about gifts, it's kind of the same thing about getting all the toys and stuff. By the way, did you notice that I'm starting to get my background together for live streaming? I moved a shelf, a lot of non-Funko stuff there that I've gotten over the past little while. So I'm starting to work on it a little bit. But anyway, gifts, where am I going to put gifts? I keep running into that problem. So, unless somebody wants to give me cash, I'll take it. But, I purposely told people not to give me gifts. BOBOS to Canada. You know what? Yeah, I'm not in the know, Rat Pack Rich, about, they've been saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But one of my big issues with my box, the Hero Stash was international shipping. I had a lot of people that wanted me to ship internationally, even Canada. Um, and it's a little bit cost prohibitive unless you are getting boxes out at a certain rate. They might be getting to the point where they're at 400 boxes. They could get some kind of deal, but I mean honestly, anybody from the UK that got my box will tell you that it's one thing to pay $35 for a box, but then if you have to pay $22 to get it shipped to you, that really is going to price you out of the market. So I don't know. I don't have any inside info other than that they're going to have to get some sort of deal to be able to do it. Some sort of shipping contract with somebody that works for them. Giveaway May is indeed tomorrow, Charles. So that is coming up tomorrow. It's probably going to be late. I'm transitioning at work. Coming back from my 3 days off, I'm transitioning to working the day shift. So there's going to be a lot. I was posting videos at 7 a.m. every day. Videos are going to start coming out a little bit later in the day after I get home from work. I'm still going to try to film at night and then post in the morning, just as a scheduled post, but it all depends on editing, that kind of stuff. And it's going to rapidly change in June once I start posting them early to Patreon. I'm going to have to get them out a lot earlier. So, scheduling is going to be an issue, but tomorrow for sure. I don't know when, but tomorrow will be the giveaway May. And we've got one more. Another little preview for you guys. Giveaway May this week. It's technically the last week of May, right? Tomorrow is the 30th. So I'm doing another giveaway May for tomorrow, and it's going to be a mystery box from me. It's not going to be something that I've shown all of the giveaway May stuff so far. This is going to be my highest value box of the month, but it's going to be a mystery. So I'm going to make it up myself. It's going to have some subscription box items. It's going to have some figures. It's going to have some comics. It's going to have a lot of stuff in it. But it's a mystery. So that'll be the last week of giveaway May. Bye to those of you that are taking off before we finish here. I always am looking forward to new Star Wars Pops. In fact, I just made a ton of room for Star Wars Pops. You notice the Pops I put up on the walls here? Well, I did that to make some room, so I've got a lot more room for Star Wars now. My big problem right now is Marvel. I don't have any room for Marvel, so I got to figure that out. I'm really looking forward to those mystery minis too. Danielo. Favorite Dorbs line? I don't know. That's hard to say. Dorbs I collect more randomly rather than sets. But, I mean, I dig the Dorbs, and obviously the Dorbs rides that are coming out in some of the collector's boxes are awesome too. I don't really like Rick and Morty. Not really my fandom. I will probably stream games. If I do, it'll be. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I like Hearthstone too. I love Overwatch, but I'm terrible at it. I wouldn't get very far that way. I might do some new games. I might do some retro games. Just some. I think if I do game stream, it'll be in a way that lets me kind of focus on chat and the people that are watching me. So might not be able to be so intense. I might not be able to play Battlegrounds, right? But we'll see. Yeah, it's room and trading, moving pops around is always going to be an issue with me. Um, it's working out a little bit better now that I'm starting to kind of focus on the ones that I really like and rotate out the ones that I can trade or give away, things like that. It's funny that you say Galaga, Rat Pack Rich, because thanks for the birthday wishes, Salvador. I appreciate it. Um, it's funny that you say that because back in the day, when I was, I don't know, 13, 14, I was the Galaga master. I'm still awfully good at it now when I find it. There's actually a Dave and Buster's down the road that has like a charity machine and it's Galaga. Um, so I pump coins into that all the time. I'm still pretty darn good. I could see myself playing Galaga. I don't know if I could play Galaga for 4 hours and make it interesting because I'm kind of intense on that game, right? I wouldn't be paying attention to you guys if I'm playing Galaga. King Club, the Dorbs aren't for everybody. Uh, I'm really enjoying. I am really enjoying pint-sized heroes, and you've seen that on YouTube uh, as well. To me, they're kind of a nice blend of Dorbs and Pops, I guess. They got the smaller form factor, right? They're a lot easier to display as far as a room goes, but they're not expressionless like the Dorbs are. Dorbs all look the same, right? They have that same expression, but the pint-sized heroes, they make them different. So, that's why I like those so much. I like the Dorbs, I like Pops, and the pint-sized heroes are a nice combination of the two, to me, anyway. Well, Charles, if I had to go down to four sub boxes, that's really not a fair question because I would probably do the four Funko boxes. Just that's the first thing that pops into my head is those four, the DC, the Marvel, the Star Wars, and the Disney Funko boxes. If I can only get four, that would be done, right? So, if you're talking non-Funko boxes, that's a little bit of a tougher question. I might have to think about that for a while, but I think I would probably get Loot Crate and Z Box just for the value factor. They're always, you know, really good as far as getting your money's worth, right? They've had some misses, but um, those are two that are really good value wise. So I'd probably go with those two. I'd probably go with Geek Fuel because I like having a general non-themed box that is really a mystery to me that I don't know what I'm going to get in it. Um, and kind of up in the air about the probably collector's case. I like collector's case too. It's a nice mix. It's not that expensive, and it's a nice mix of collectibles like signed items and things you might get at Comic Con or whatever, and standard subscription box items like figures. So those would be the four that I would pick. I have a couple of Skyrim. In fact, I don't know how they didn't end up there because those are all my gaming pops. Uh, they're up there somewhere, but I've got the Nord and I've got um, the Elf one. I've got a couple of those. All right, kids, I'm gonna call it. We've been together for an hour 15 or so. Um, you know, quickly though, Ashley, your comment about the Doctor Strange poster, you can't see, but I've shown them before, but I've got Marvel movie posters all over the place, and they're actually starting to go down my stairs as well. Um, my only problem is you get into phase two, you get into phase three, there's so many that I have to rotate them out. But I've got these cool um, frames that snap frames that I can like layer a poster over another one and just snap it in. So I've got all the posters, but I can rotate them out a lot easier. So I do dig that. I just got the Civil War poster. It's actually in another room, and I'm waiting for the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 poster. That's the next one I'm getting. All right, kids. I appreciate everybody showing up. I had a really good time with this live stream. I love all the support. Again, if you're so inclined, if you want to subscribe to me on Twitch, I'm going to take the first 20 people, and they're going to get a fun little, just a little token of my appreciation as well, and just to kind of get me going there. And, you know, I hope you guys have a great day. And thanks for hanging with me for a little bit on my birthday. And I will see you in the next video and in the next live stream. So we'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.